Archangel Michael says, tonight something you haven't been told is finally surfacing from the deep waters of silence. A particular person who was once close to you, maybe even someone who used to smile warmly in your direction, has started avoiding you. The reason is not what you think, it is bigger, darker, and tied to something you carry unknowingly in your spiritual path. This person is not avoiding you because of dislike, hate, or boredom, they are avoiding you because they fear what you might discover. Your name was spoken during a moment of truth, and this individual was present when a secret tied to your future was revealed. That moment changed how they saw you forever, and since then, they've kept their distance, fearing confrontation. They were warned never to share the truth with you. The truth was sealed and hidden by those who didn't want you to rise into your divine power. But the energy surrounding you has shifted, and now that hidden truth is clawing its way to the surface. Archangel Michael says, this is not a simple avoidance. This is a divine warning that the silence you're experiencing holds within it an explosive revelation. It is connected to a secret pact, a memory erased, and a document that your name is still printed on, though you never knew it existed. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They avoid your calls, cancel meetings, and pretend they're busy, but your soul feels the void. It's because they are struggling to carry the burden of what they know. They can no longer lie with the same ease they once did, and the fear of the secret being uncovered grows heavier each day. You've wondered why the energy changed. Why their eyes now avoid yours, and their laughter no longer echoes when you enter the room. It's because the connection you once shared is now fractured by guilt, hidden knowledge, and fear of divine judgment. You must understand, this secret isn't just about betrayal. It's tied to a blessing that was meant for you. But someone intercepted it, and this person knows the exact hour when your name was switched for theirs. Comment now if this energy is already shaking your heart. The pressure you've been feeling isn't anxiety, it's divine pushback from the truth that's ready to come out. This is not an ordinary season in your life, this is a season of exposure and revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, even though this person is hiding, heaven sees everything. The angels have marked the exact date when they first decided to step away from you. They thought it would protect you, but in doing so, they walked into a silent agreement to delay your divine timing. There is a box, physical or digital, that contains your name, a signature, and a location. That location holds the root of this secret. What they don't realize is that the more they delay you, the more the spiritual realm rises to correct what was twisted behind your back. Soon, a sign will appear. A message, number, or face will suddenly show up, unlocking a flood of memories and confirming everything you've been sensing. You will not need to force this truth out, it will arrive with divine pressure and perfect timing. Every time they think about you, they shiver, not because of fear of you, but fear of what you now represent. You are no longer ordinary in their eyes. You are a mirror to their hidden guilt. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This person is scared that one day you'll walk up to them and say, I know. They fear the moment your eyes pierce through the silence and demand the truth they've buried. You are no longer that innocent soul they once fooled, you are awakening. They remember the day they were told to protect the information. But instead of choosing honesty, they were seduced by fear, control, or even jealousy. They believed if they avoided you long enough, the truth would disappear. But secrets tied to divine timing never stay buried forever. The energy is already shifting, your dreams, your signs, the whispers you hear in stillness. All of these are signals from the spirit realm that the veils are thinning. You were chosen for something important. Your destiny involves impact, leadership, and access. That secret this person is hiding? It's a key to something larger. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, this message is meant to reach your eyes before midnight. Someone is being pushed spiritually to confess, and the force around them is growing intense. Their heart is heavy, their peace is crumbling, and your name is louder than ever in their mind. You may have blamed yourself for the distance. You may have cried, wondering what you did wrong. But heaven says you did nothing wrong, this was always part of the divine timing of truth. You are about to receive information in a form you never expected. It might be a random message, an overheard conversation, or a folder you accidentally find. But when you see it, everything will suddenly make sense. Stay grounded. Keep your spirit calm. When this truth arrives, your power will triple, and the path ahead will break wide open for your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The secret they hold is connected to a promise that was made before you were even born. It may be about a name inheritance, a relocation, or a divine connection you were separated from. Whatever it is, it was meant to be yours. This person is not just avoiding you. They are trying to avoid facing their own reflection. Every time they look at you, they remember the truth they chose to bury. They are hoping that silence will erase the weight of what they did. But energy never lies, and yours is beginning to force their mask to crack. They feel it in their sleep, in their chest, in their nervous reactions when someone mentions your name. They thought you'd never know. But your angels always knew. And now they're rising around you like shields of divine memory. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The next few days will not be ordinary. Divine encounters, unusual conversations, and signs will keep repeating. This is not paranoia, it's preparation. The secret hidden from you was never yours to carry, but now, you're being handed the sword of truth. You are strong enough now. The spiritual realm says, let it come. The one avoiding you may be planning a trip, a relocation, or suddenly going silent again. But no distance will block what God is revealing. Wherever they go, their conscience will follow. You are being spiritually equipped for a confrontation of energy, not anger. You don't need revenge. You need clarity, and it is coming. Type Amen to get blessing 611. They once sat at a table where your name was written but not spoken out loud. There was a decision made in the shadows. One they thought would never reach you. But shadows have no power against light. You are now walking in full alignment with your divine identity. That alignment is triggering everything hidden to surface. Archangel Michael says, there's a reason you're feeling emotional right now. It's your soul remembering a truth that was hidden too long. The body reacts when spirit speaks. There is someone who wanted you to fail quietly while they succeeded with your gift. But you were never forgotten by the heavens. That divine inheritance is circling back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 808. You are not crazy. You are divinely intuitive. You are not paranoid. You are spiritually sensitive. Trust your gut. Trust the things you feel but cannot explain. That whisper that says, something is wrong, is the sound of your angels speaking through your intuition. This person who is avoiding you will soon face a moment where they must choose, release the truth or lose all peace. That moment is approaching faster than they realize. The fire burning in your chest isn't anger. It's power awakening. It's truth rising. Type Amen to get blessing 454. This script is still unfolding. But the climax is coming. You will not be left in the dark. Heaven will bring the truth to your door. What was taken will be returned. What was lost will find you again. There's a room they don't want you to enter, a box they hope you never open, a message they hoped you'd never read. But Archangel Michael says, the message is already on its way. Someone has been carrying your breakthrough while pretending it's theirs. But the universe doesn't allow false harvests forever. Type Amen to get blessing 191. If your hands are trembling, your chest is heavy, and your soul is vibrating, know this, the message is for you. You are being equipped with divine armor now. Let go of the sorrow. You were never alone. What is yours cannot be blocked forever. This person may still try to avoid you. But they can no longer avoid the divine force correcting what was hidden. They are being called to truth. Prepare your heart. You are rising. You are walking into divine clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 323. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They thought silence could shield them from consequences, but your spiritual awakening is louder than any secret. Each time they avoid you, they confirm with their actions that you carry something powerful they cannot face. Your energy is shaking the very foundation of their comfort zone. A memory tied to your early life is about to be unlocked. This person was involved when that memory was hidden or altered. They were either a witness or a silent accomplice when the truth was rewritten behind your back. You may not remember the full details, but your spirit does. The feelings that have no explanation are proof. The places that give you chills, the faces that make your stomach turn, they're all fragments tied to the buried truth. Heaven is now guiding you to the people, papers, and places that carry answers. A sudden urge to visit a place or look through old messages is not random. It is a divine instruction for your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The one avoiding you is beginning to feel the consequences of silence. Their plans are shaking. Their confidence is draining. They are beginning to experience sleepless nights, as the divine realm removes their illusion of peace. They cannot outrun the truth. No matter how far they move, the truth is always 5 steps ahead. You may receive a random apology, a strange dream, or a broken conversation filled with hesitations. This will be their spirit trying to confess in broken code. But you will understand more than their words, you will feel the confession. You must remain emotionally grounded. Don't let the pain control you. Let the revelation guide you. Type Amen to get blessing 232. Archangel Michael says, this is the turning point. This secret has lived too long in the shadows, and it is suffocating your future. But the chains are breaking, and what was blocked is now flooding into your timeline. There is a journal entry, voice note, or hidden file with your name on it. Its release will come soon. And when it does, you will finally see the full picture. You don't need to chase anything. You are the magnet now. Truth is chasing you. The person who avoided you because of guilt will be forced to watch your rise. The very secret they thought would bury you will now crown you. Type Amen to get blessing 606. A woman who once promised to protect you is involved in this avoidance. She carries pieces of the secret too. She may pretend all is well, but her energy betrays her words. The day is coming when the circle of silence will break. One member will speak out. And that one voice will become the key to unlock everything. You will be vindicated. You will be celebrated. You will rise not in anger, but in divine timing. Forgive, but do not forget. Move forward, but stay aware. Your protection is increasing with every truth uncovered. Type Amen to get blessing 131. This person who's been avoiding you had a vision once. A moment they saw what you'd become. And that image frightened them. They chose to shrink the truth rather than celebrate it. They feared your strength, your intuition, your destiny. And that fear birthed avoidance, not love. But what they didn't know is that you would rise anyway. With or without their truth, your soul had an appointment with divine elevation. And now, nothing can stop it. Their silence will soon break. It may start with a message. Then a visit. Then a confession. Type Amen to get blessing 929. Be alert in the next 72 hours. Something they've been hiding will slip through. Not because they want it to, but because divine energy will force it into the light. You may hear their name connected to a story that sounds too familiar. Or their behavior will shift so rapidly that it becomes impossible to ignore. This is the divine pressure working. A person they once trusted has begun to change sides. That person will soon become the messenger of truth. It's already unfolding. Don't panic. Don't react in fear. Receive it with spiritual maturity. Type Amen to get blessing 454. Archangel Michael says, your heart has already known this truth. Your dreams, your triggers, your instincts, they've been guiding you here. The truth isn't coming to break you, but to free you. There's a written document you were never shown. A decision that was made in secret. But its time in the dark is over. Expect mail, emails, or random paper trails that point to your name. They might not be clear at first, but read between the lines. Truth rarely comes gift-wrapped. You are walking into a divine season of exposure. The one avoiding you is already feeling the exposure burn their skin. Type Amen to get blessing 838. You are not meant to beg for the truth. You are meant to receive it. With power. With clarity. With dignity. The moment is approaching where your spiritual radar will scream, "This is it." Don't second-guess it. Don't ignore it. It may not come with drama. It may come in silence, a moment that feels still but speaks volumes. Be ready. Forgive the one who avoided you. But never forget that avoidance is also a form of betrayal. It robs you of timelines that were meant to bloom earlier. Type Amen to get blessing 323. They said your name in a room where your presence was forbidden. What followed was a series of actions that rewrote your path. But heaven has the original version. And that version is being restored now. Your angels are correcting what others tried to manipulate. You are not behind, you are realigning. Every divine detour still leads to your purpose. And what they tried to avoid will now bring you favor. The one who avoided you will witness your re-emergence. You are stepping into alignment. No more delays. No more shadows. Type Amen to get blessing 747. Let this message settle in your spirit. They avoided you because of guilt, not because you failed. That alone tells you how powerful your presence really is. They did not want to watch you find out what was stolen. But the time of hiding is over. The truth is roaring now. Walk with authority. Speak with peace. Wait for the unfolding. Archangel Michael says, your destiny is not in their silence, it is in the loud, unapologetic truth that is coming. Be ready. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The vibrations are changing in your environment, and even if you can't explain it with words, your spirit feels the shift. The one who has been avoiding you can sense it too. Their world is beginning to crumble, not because of anything you did, but because their silence can no longer coexist with your rising truth. They may try to return casually, acting like nothing happened. Don't be deceived by soft smiles and temporary kindness. Their actions are the footprints of guilt, and guilt cannot fake authenticity forever. Soon, you'll hear your name spoken in a setting where you're not present. What's said in that room will confirm the energy you've been feeling. This will be the beginning of full exposure. Their silence, once a shield, will become a confession. And their avoidance will become your proof. Heaven is rearranging the seats, those who were silent will be removed, and those who stood in truth will be elevated. Type Amen to get blessing 474. The angels are watching over the next 3 conversations you'll have. Hidden messages will come through the words of others. Be mindful, be present. These signs are designed to guide you toward the core of this secret. You will feel chills. Your heart may race. That is not fear, it is confirmation that the atmosphere around you is being reordered. Their plan was to create distance so you'd lose the trail. But the spirit realm has kept your path warm with divine guidance. You are closer than ever to the core of what was hidden. They are now facing something they never thought they would. You, awakened. You with eyes that see through masks. You with strength that does not beg. Type Amen to get blessing 212. There is a letter, somewhere hidden, that was never meant for you to see. But time has a way of folding secrets toward justice. And the angels are placing you in position to discover it. It might be hidden in old files, buried in family belongings, or tucked away in a drawer of forgotten things. When you find it, the dots will connect instantly. You were once spoken about in fear, as if your awareness would destroy everything. And now, that fear is manifesting. You are becoming the mirror to everything they tried to erase. Stay focused. Keep your spirit open. You are walking through the layers of a divine unraveling. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Archangel Michael says, your soul has already witnessed the truth in the spiritual realm. Now your physical eyes will begin to see what your spirit always knew. The delay is over. Those who avoided you will try to rewrite the past once the truth is revealed. They'll say, we were only protecting you, or, it wasn't my choice. But their avoidance was their choice, and their silence was participation. You will be offered partial truths to soften the blow. But trust your spirit, it will know when the full truth arrives. And when it does, you will not be shaken. You will feel more powerful, more whole, more at peace. Type Amen to get blessing 373. In the final moments before a divine revelation, the enemy always attempts a distraction. You may notice unusual arguments, random confusion, or people from the past trying to re-enter. Don't fall for it. These distractions are designed to shake your focus. But your assignment right now is to remain grounded, alert, and clear. The next 3 days are crucial. Listen to the signs. Record your dreams. Document anything that repeats. It is no coincidence. Avoidance has a voice, and you've heard it in the silence of missed calls, ghosted meetings, and sudden coldness. It has spoken louder than words. Type Amen to get blessing 828. Someone else in your life already knows what's going on, but they've been told to stay quiet too. They've been carrying this secret in silence, hoping you never ask the right question. But the energy around them is changing. They're feeling pulled toward truth. Their spirit is tired of the wait. One whisper from you may be all it takes to open the floodgates. You will notice them become jittery, emotional, maybe even defensive. That's not because you've done anything wrong. That's the vibration of the secret cracking. Soon, this person will either speak up, or be replaced by someone who will. Type Amen to get blessing 929. The place you are being led to emotionally, mentally, and spiritually is one where nothing false can survive. That's why people are distancing from you. They can no longer wear masks around your energy. Truth disrupts deception. And your presence is disruptive now, divinely disruptive. This person who avoided you may suddenly face a crisis. A breakdown. A public unraveling. That's not punishment, it's divine correction. They will be forced to face the moment where they chose silence over justice. And they will remember your name in that moment of reckoning. Type Amen to get blessing 644. A few people are connected to this avoidance. One holds the key. Another holds the history. And one is the gatekeeper who let it all happen. They didn't think you'd be spiritually strong enough to reach this point. They misjudged your calling. They didn't realize how protected you truly are. You were never walking blind, you were being led. The fog wasn't confusion, it was divine camouflage. Now, the mist is lifting. And what you see will both shock you and set you free. Type Amen to get blessing 848. Their avoidance is also their confession. Every skipped call, every ignored message, every awkward glance is a silent echo of what they know. And your intuition has picked up every vibration. Archangel Michael says, your truth was delayed, not denied. Now, nothing can stop what's coming for you. This secret, once revealed, will open doors that were spiritually sealed until now. What was taken will return multiplied. You will walk through this season with clarity, with authority, with divine favor. Type Amen to get blessing 606.